Hello again, race fans. We are getting ready for this Game 3 decider between PapaSchmo and 64-bit Link. I am Vincent RTA, joined again by KJ. KJ, you ready for this final?
Yeah. Well, I'm pumped. That was a pretty fun game last match, and we are pretty much ready to go. We're gonna switch the screen over to ready.
Players have confirmed the hash, and
Here we go.
in real time they are ready. The countdown is on for them, so we are about to get this race ready and rocking for this decider in this Choozo first round playoff race. And as Conster 786 says, round 3 fight. Please don't sue us midway.
That's the third company we're gonna have to be apologizing to. This is great. This is great. Okay, well, for those who are joining for this particular match, this is again full countdown, full area, vanilla bus, hard difficulty, random escape, early morph, shallow start. Be really interesting to see how all of this goes. Last match, we found out that Croc was actually hiding a pretty important item, gravity, and we'll see if any of that starts happening.
All right, let's get the hype going. Our players are ready and rocking, and we are in Green Bryn. So another Bryn Star start. This one's not quite in the elevator, but we are right outside of
Spospo. Ooh.
the least fought boss in randomizers. The least fought boss in any run, other than Spospo RTA.
If you're doing objectives, which recently we had to do an objective race where we had to kill all mini bosses, so that was fun. Finding Morph Ball, of course, this was early Morph Ball, so we're gonna find it pretty fast.
All right, we just had a quick little pause to sync the runners there, but now both runners are hanging out here in this this part of Bryn. We get our explosive and our Morph Ball right away. Okay, well, that means our search is pretty wide open. Although the next thing we get warded with is just a trash tank, so that's not exciting at all.
No, but I mean, at the very beginning, one man's trash, someone else's treasure.
Well, and I have a feeling it's been the same for you. I have seen so many seeds in this decided by just that little bit of extra energy at times, and I definitely saw the difference of an entire race was the trash can had just enough energy to win.
Absolutely. Sometimes these little pickups that players will do throughout the race will at times be the deciding factor. So this is interesting. We can go down, yeah. PapaSchmo can go down. That's 2 checks at least, depending on whether or not you'll get supers right here before Hedacoons. Has to be careful because we can't do anything about these frogs, but they do a lot of damage.
Okay, we are getting our super pack.
All right, so we can check all the items down here. That's great. Ooh, 64-bit Link taking the safer route and just gonna plant a power bomb right there. That's nice. Well, as of right now, Sports Spawn is in Logic. With the supers and power bombs, Sports Spawn is now in Logic.
All right, so we have all of our basic ammo, at least a pack of each. We have our morph. Now there's a lot of areas that are open for us to check. We can check Wavegate. We can check the Spospo supers.
Mm-hmm. We've got early supers. We've got
yep.
reserve. We've got all of that. The only thing we can't get right now in Bryn Star would be Waterway. And that's actually a twofold because we don't have enough energy. Well, you technically could do it with the reserve at this point, I think. But that's insane. But we don't have energy or we don't have speed to do that particular check.
All right, in case you're just joining us, this is game 3 between PapaSchmo and 64-bit Link. It is the same settings as our last race. If you weren't with us the last race, this is full countdown, full area. Vanilla boss, hard difficulty, random escape, early morph, and shallow start. We've already got our morph, and as you see, both runners from the bridge back there are gonna get ice. We've got now our third third power bomb pack, which always scares me when the seed wants to give us lots of power bombs early.
We also found ice.
Yes.
So that's really nice.
Ice is nice.
Yes, it is.
And what are we going to find here up on top? Maybe... Oh, we've got regular bombs. Okay.
There's both of our majors.
Yes, so now Green Bryn just kind of... Well, no, that's only one of our... Oh, yeah, that's right, because we're about to pick up this ice baby. All right. Rip Van Winkle, do not sue us. Ooh, nice movement by Papa getting out of there quickly.
Hey, so where do we go now? We go up. Check that transition again. This is full area, so half the game is going to be mapping out these transitions. And I think PapaSchmo is really wanting to farm energy, but not really getting the energy. Okay, got some more. Alright, so Green Bryn leads us to Red Bryn. Top of Red Tower.
Oh, 2 items in the top of Red Tower. Okay. Could we have an early required X-ray check? Oh, and a quick route to Upper Norfair. And 64 is going to go check out Kraid's Lair, which is going to bring us to criteria with 5. Wow. Okay. And yeah, let's not forget that Upper Norfair shows 0. So that is not an exciting area to check out. Okay, and the normal Turian location brings us to West Meridia with 2 items. So we know location of 9 majors between Red Bryn, Criteria, and West Meridia.
And my tracker was messing up. Where did Meridia Escape go to?
I did not catch that.
Well, I guess we're gonna see right here. But yeah, finding 9 majors all in this short of time, that's...
Oh, that's right. This was the Upper Norfair. Sorry. That was Upper Norfair, and then... Ooh, yeah. PapaSchmo would have been better off checking that other transition there, but probably, like, sees these 2 majors here. But we'll see, because these majors might make a difference, make a big difference here.
How did we end up getting into Criteria? Was that halfway down?
Criteria was Kraid's Lair.
Oh, that was Kraid. Oh, man.
Oh.
5 majors here.
Oh,
found Varia.
Okay. Alpha power bombs giving us Varia. Okay. Well, and now we know the location of Upper Norfair, which PapaSchmo did see that was the direction. Upper Norfair is not exciting to spend a lot of time in, with it being 0 items, but still, that's wow, that Varia is a big pickup here.
It is. Yeah, I wouldn't even continue down Red Tower. We've got Upper Norfair. We've got other places to check.
Yeah, and still he doesn't know yet that gonna take a save here. I like this. This is the finals. A loss here, or a loss here ends the tournament. So this is really important for the players to make the right decisions now.
PapaSchmo is just going to go down, so maybe Scum's safe for going down. That's interesting.
This is probably fine, because if it's not X-Ray, if it's Spazer, and it's something, if we get that old give me something good, we could be in good shape. All right, green Bryn, not exciting to see here, but there is an item here to check. This is a super quick item check. I like this. Oh, gets
E-Tank. That's worth it. That's definitely worth it.
No trash tank there.
In fact, I could definitely see PapaSchmo not going back to the save. Okay,
No,
this
is going to give us a lot of information. It might be, finding something like, if there's a crate, for example, or something like that. Or, okay, this is the bottom of Red Bryn. Do you maybe, since this is kind of looped, yeah, I think you do this. Like, because now you can go check Spazer. Oh, we got Plasma Beam for 64, but...
Well, was that Alpha Missiles? Yeah, it's Alpha Missiles. So, we have Plasma, we have Ice. That's a pretty good combo. And that was only the first major item found here so far. Oh, and there's Gravity.
Wow.
Oh.
I think you check Billy Mays with there being 3 majors left.
Absolutely. You got Billy Mays, you got room left. Did he check the item left in the fall?
No, not yet.
All right, well, we got that too. And then we also got Gauntlet.
The runners are going 2 different ways, but it's weird because the items are just potentially sending them in different directions, and neither direction is wrong.
Not yet, no. Well, no, they're not, because you need both. And Link is going to Space Jump.
So Billy Mays was completely the correct play here. Especially getting that other E-Tank, and for 64-bit, that being the first E-Tank is very important.
Alright. And this takes us to East Meridia.
Well, that's a big area for only 1 major. So that major is probably, unless it's Batoon, right on the way to Batoon, that's probably getting skipped. Especially since we know the location of both suits.
Yep. Okay, where's this going? This Crockemeyer.
With 1 item.
You bet on Croc again? He's gonna bet on Croc again.
ABC. Always bet on Croc. You know what? What if he finds, what if it's screw attack back there? What if it's high jump boots? What if it's charge? There's still plenty of majors. And he doesn't know that there's 5 in criteria yet. Yeah, speed to be another gigantic find.
Yep.
And the earlier one runner finds speed than the other, becomes a massive difference in the race. And now with 2 E-Tanks, this is an easy check. Okay, just power bombs, but...
So then we find bottom of criteria leads us to Lava Dive. So we have found our lower Norther entrance.
All right. This is just some excellent movement by Papa, showing how to minimize the damage there. And looks like we are getting more of this area checked. I mean, it's not really that much of a time consumption to go check all the Croc areas. And depending on what we find, it could be gigantic.
Absolutely.
It's always exciting when you have massive route diversions like this, because you might see one runner just completely get rewarded.
And it's the interesting thing. Both runners are probably thinking, "Oh, this was the right path to take because I got this." Usually, if you find a suit, that you're probably thinking this was the correct path. Oh, that's right. PapaSchmo has bombs, so this makes
Nothing
everything
is
in
out of
logic.
logic. Oh, there is screw attack. So screw attack is speed locked.
Yep. So we're not going to see that, or at least Link is not going to see that again. But hey, at least that's information to have.
Yes, because now when Link finds that last major, is not going to spend any more time here.
And that last major is going to be either Gauntlet, Criteria PBs, or Moat.
So here's something you see a lot of that maybe, Ice Beam is a great beam and all, but if you notice, it's off for PapaSchmo.
Yep.
Part of it's because it becomes the double shot beam, because more often than not, it's taking an extra shot to kill everything along the way. So as great as that beam is to have when we hit those Metroid rooms, it's not so good here early on.
And we're going to be getting a couple of checks from both runners right now. Let's see what is at grapple.
Grapple gives us
Charge. Ooh,
Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, that's big. All right.
that is.
So that now means PapaSchmo can be much more selective about miners that he picks up along the way. Supers are great. They're fantastic, and especially if PapaSchmo does check that Alpha Power Bomb location and gets that plasma beam, it's a complete game changer.
We know it's going to happen. He's gonna check that. With 5 majors and criteria, and you're missing speed, gravity, space jump, and half the beams, you're gonna check that. And hey, we find Kraid. We find Kraid over at the moat.
And Kraid gives us another major, so that's of what we had left. That was the knowledge of 10 locations. Mm-hmm. So it's now narrowing down on we know there's one at West Meridia. So wreck ship, there's not many items left for wreck ship.
I'm curious if this is actually going to be speed, because 64-bit Link has. Oh wait, well they also have bombs. So in hard difficulty, I can never remember if CWJs are expected in hard difficulty. But we had space jump, so Kraid is definitely on logic.
I'm gonna go with Nas. Nothing at wreck ship. But always bet on Croc. Works again. Last seed, it was gravity. This seed is charge.
Mm-hmm. So it really doesn't have to worry about a ton of ammo on this case.
Changes everything about his approach for the rest of the race. Like, just what the way you're looking at everything, the way you're looking at your checks, the importance of checking those miners. It goes away, like it's now not important at all. Okay, so 64-bit is headed to Kraid's locker room.
That's where the major's going to be at this time.
Yep, last location left. And we are getting an X-ray check from PapaSchmo.
Hey, there's speed. Yep.
Oh, it is speed. Okay.
So
that's big.
So as soon as the runners swap positions, that's potential go mode. Because I guess we need enough energy. We don't have all the energy. We are very, very close to go mode right now.
PapaSchmo going for the hard version of of this. Going for the infinite bomb jump after. Apparently comfortable with this.
He's got a couple of tries with Varia.
There we go.
And gets
And
it.
going to take the safe route now instead of trying the double up. Oh, these waivers are. Oh, wow. That got close. That got so close. All right, 64 gets into vanilla.
There's charge. Or not charge, there's X-ray. Don't he skips X-ray, not knowing that plasma's right there, or very, very easily attainable. That's unfortunate.
I believe that's a good reset. Like the time to escape from there, the time that I don't know if that was worth it for.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Like, because is it a time save down the road, but also the health, the farming that's
Yeah,
gonna
he had
require to
low
recover
E.
from. Like, there's a lot of reasons that's a good reset. All right, 2 West Meridia, and 64 is about to check Mama T. Gonna have the speed to make this jump nice and easy. Very well executed and rewarded with high jump boots. Oof, okay.
Gonna make having that speed booster a lot nicer now.
Also make all that movement through Lower Norfair much easier. If only we had that screw attack, it would be even easier, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers here.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we're going to see PapaSchmo. Going to head back up, and we'll likely check that. We'll likely recheck that Upper Norfair and maybe check the Kraid. And if he sees a Kraid, he's going to go right into that criteria with the 5 majors.
Let's see. Yep. Link needs to make his way back over to Red Tower. The sooner Link can get back to Red Tower, the sooner Link can find Varia suit again. Looks like we did not get to see what was over at, what was that called, Beach? Oh, Spring Ball and an E-Tank. So that's all of our movement items.
Well, Best Ball is now acquired. I love me some Spring Ball. Spring Ball strats are awesome.
Link's going to be going back down and checking these transitions. I don't think we've seen these yet, so it's really interesting to see where they end up at. Wreck Ship.
One. Okay, that's what I figured. Wreck Ship would have one with the where everything else was, and the criteria being such a heavy location.
And hey, that's almost exactly what 64-bit Link was needing. The major, somewhere easy to find, and right there, doesn't even need it because it has plasma, it doesn't need spacer. So, you know, that's exactly what you'd be looking for if you were rooting for Link in this case.
Still is coming here through Spiky Room of Death.
Yeah, I'm kinda curious where he's going with that.
He's going up to check the Wreck Ship E. I'm not sure why.
Maybe just wanting to look for ammo at this point? I don't
I'm
know.
guessing. I don't know why. Oh wow, we got Papa going for some gauntlet check here. Oops, I don't think he meant to lay that regular bomb there. That doesn't really do much other than just kind of, you know, poof. Back at Gauntlet, I believe, was a missile and a super that 64-bit saw earlier.
Mhm.
Papa might just be counting up, just missiles. Quick reset. Yep. Okay. I ain't mad at the check there.
Yeah, I think someone in chat was saying it'd make more sense if 64-bit Link was going back there to check transition, because we do not know where Turian is. That's still a mystery.
Well, we're going to check criteria power bombs.
Yeah, PapaSchmo did not go down to Blue Brand, which is where what was it,
Most of the
1,
goodies
2, 3, yeah, because that's plasma, gravity, and space jump. Oh, space jump and screw attack.
So that I believe there was one item that wasn't checked at criteria, and this may be it.
Yeah, this
We
was
do
the.
know. We do know that the super pack, or sorry, that the space jump is speed locked.
It's wave.
Wave beam. Okay, charge ice wave.
That's gonna be full beam combo.
And it's gonna have plasma. Yes. Very nice. Well, we'll likely have plasma. I mean, you pretty much have to go down there. You need to check those transitions. So I'm 100% the Papa's going to end up going to get that beam.
Has to. Of course, even right now, though, that is the only logical route into Lower Norther. Or the only route, excuse me, that we found that goes into Lower Norther.
That's the second time Papa's laid a regular bomb when he meant for the power bombs. Checking the moat transition, goes to the CWJ, but looks like a little short on the setup. Needed to be a little bit higher at the item pickup there. Yup. Now has some item clear check. Up, gonna go for the horizontal bomb jump, which this is an incredibly difficult trick to pull off.
It is.
All right, I agree with this. Just kind of ignore this.
Yeah, I mean, it's needed because that's Crane, and that's where Speed's at.
Okay.
But yeah.
Now he sees the connection to West Meridia, has a lot more information. No reason. Yeah. Now is going to finally go check and get the other items in this area.
Okay, so it looks like 64-bit Link is going through, looking through for probably more supers, trying to get up that ammo. Yeah. As long as they don't go up to attic.
Apparently, PapaSchmo has a little bit of dental problem because he's going to check 230 missiles.
Oh man, I forgot to write down. Where does Criteria's Turian go to?
It's been so long, I don't remember because I did not have that tracked.
I'm just noticing I didn't write it down. I guess we might see it eventually.
While we're sitting here, I do want to throw a shout out to Jestrozux, who's been tracking for us for both of these races. Tracking in these randomizers is not always the easiest job, especially if you end up having resets and players have to, you have to go back. It can be very difficult. But Jestro is one of the best trackers around. Always a pleasure working with him.
It looks like 64-bit is going to be clearing out Red Tower. Oh, PapaSchmo found his gravity suit.
Yes, now down in this blue brand. We're going to count that as number 4. The 4th time that he's laid a regular bomb when he meant a power bomb. And yes, both players found suits and same time, real time.
Does this mean PapaSchmo has plasma? Nope, not plasma yet. Does not have plasma.
No, I assume we'll check alpha PBs on the way out. Or sorry, alpha missiles.
Yeah.
I hope though, because I did see a runner earlier in this season ignored alpha missiles, and that was a game changer.
That'd be horrible. Yeah, so that is a very interesting thing that was pointed out. The bit has 2 bosses, does not have charge though. PapaSchmo just got full beam combo. That's go mode for PapaSchmo.
Yeah, there's nothing else he needs. He is now on a straight sprint to the finish. Ammo barely matters at this point. Anything else he finds is just a bonus.
Yep. He just needs to clear out his map.
Yeah, he will grab a tank along the way would be great. Hey, look at that timing. And speed, yeah, being one of the 3 items in Kraid, will definitely snag onto that.
Finds Lower Norfair, yep, has everything. He's just gonna go.
Yeah, no reason not to here. 4 tanks is well more than enough. Charge beam, both suits, space jump, no problem with movement. Yeah, this is definitely where PapaSchmo needs to be, because this will be the one and only time he has to visit Lower Norfair.
Mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, that's a possibility. Turian being at the end of Lower Norfair, because it's either going to be at the end of Wreck Ship, the end of Meridia, or the end of Lower Norfair. Because we haven't seen. There's 3 left, or four locations transitions left. End of Wreck, or East Side Wreck Ship, the west side of East Meridia, and Ridley Escape.
Look at this. The charge beam makes this room so much easier, especially that full beam combo with that plasma.
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about those 2. Croc entrance and the Upper Norfair entrance to Lower Norfair. Those 2. You're right. We still have a few more checks to go through.
Very nice movement of PapaSchmo to get out of that room.
Okay, it looks like 64-bit Link went ahead and decided to go through East Meridia.
How sweet it is to have that plasma beam anytime you're walking through these key hunters.
.64-bit Link taking a time to do some farming up. And we are at Aqueduct. Ooh, trying to get the short charge there, wasn't able to get it.
Just skipping those cheeseburgers. Had too many.
I don't need them at this point.
Nope, I'd gladly pay you tomorrow for a cheeseburger today, but 64-bit Link says no.
We don't know if Link has actually checked Crack yet. Crack was the upper transition at the bottom right of Red Brinstar. Link probably might have just looked at East Meridia and decided to dig East Meridia, but we don't know because there was a brief pause in the stream during that time. And PapaSchmo
Ridley
now
not
doing a
cooperating
red
with the
thing. No, it's
turnaround.
not turning around. Maybe
Come on,
there he goes. Oh, is Link gonna get that? Was that the full halfie? Nope, just a halfie.
Oh,
Still really nice. That's not an easy thing to pull off.
I just missed that extra little lift up before the shine spark. And there's the grab. Ridley is down. And PapaSchmo, with there being no majors here, is just gonna escape this room and move right on.
No need. And then 64-bit Link is starting his Dragon fights.
All right, so this is close. With this being 64's third boss, PapaSchmo still has 3 more bosses to go, including Dragon, where 64 is at right now. 64 still has to get to Lower Norfair, go kill Ridley, and go from there. But is he at go mode? And the answer is no, because he doesn't have that charge beam. He still needs more ammo.
Yeah, oh man. I'm curious, if he finds Croc, does he dig Croc with what we saw in the previous game? Because that would actually be very nice for him if he dug Croc.
I don't think he does, though.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, this is the one time that the one time PapaSchmo laid a power bomb when he should have just laid a regular bomb.
And, Dragon gives a super missile. Blah, can't talk. Super missile.
So we are hoping not to see G4 for the escape, because that would be ugly.
Oh, you mean if Turian was at the end of Lower Norfair?
If Turian is at the end of Lower Norfair, that's ugly. That's a long turnaround.
Yep. Ultimately, that could actually be what is the deciding factor in this. If Turian's at the end of Eastern Meridia, that would play to PapaSchmo's benefit, but if it's at the end of Lower Norfair, that would play for, Link's benefit.
We're playing the percentages here. Checking Hotarubi seems safe. Just missiles, no thank you. If it was a tank, I think we would have taken the free refill. So Batuan E is vanilla. With that vanilla E taste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go into Batuan's room. We don't want to go in there.
The
a
number of
collection
times
tank. I
have seen this be a free refill tank in these seeds lately has been insane. Even in the last race, that was an E-tank.
It was, and it was very needed at that time too.
Look at this, just not even like reckless abandon. Like screw these key hunters.
PapaSchmo is, but PapaSchmo does not have high jumps, so that's a harder thing to make right there.
Still, just reckless abandon, doesn't care. It's not Turian. Okay. That's big.
That means Turian's at the back of Rick's ship.
And if at this point he's kind of deduced that, then Lyko will save Fantoon for last.
We almost had a high five there. Oh man. Yeah, you need to do all the checks now, 64. You need to do all of them. Yeah, it doesn't need energy.
Well, actually, I think he's saving that probably as a free refill, which I've seen quite a few runners do.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think Link will know that bottom criteria ends up being Laura Norfair as well. So where did this go? This was Western Meridia. So PapaSchmo's heading into Western Meridia with this.
Taking a second just to think about where he's going.
Okay, so Link needs 15 more super, so 3 more super packs, and I think there's at least one along the way.
Yeah, so for him, he's going to be on a little bit of an ammo hunt after this. We got space jump now, so PapaSchmo can go check that. We'll go check that moat transition this time.
And that's exactly what PapaSchmo is needing.
Yep, finds the upgrade, sees the one item. We'll throw down might just go right to crate and maybe check this on the escape. Nope, gonna check it on the way, just in case. Sees that it's just missiles and is gonna no-sir those and go kill our scaly friend. Look at that plasma beam just tearing everything down on the way through.
But are we going to get another crate quick kill? That's the question for today.
I'm going to guess yes.
Think so? Okay. Notice of the power bombs. Yeah.
So the power bombs of shame are just power bombs. Yep, there goes Kraid.
Gets the quick kill.
Taking a quick dirt nap. No on the cheeseburgers, please. Now knows where the major is and will go get speed. So it's strange because the finding speed earlier is an advantage for a player, but finding charge earlier is a different kind of advantage for a player. So both of them have bonuses of finding those items early. And we're seeing, so we'll see how close this ends up being. This is on paper, this would look you see that, the 64-bit Link's about to go kill his last boss, but then still has to make way for Turian. And meanwhile, having to spend all this time farming.
That's the other thing with a charge. Don't have to farm. You don't have charge. You're gonna have to farm all of this.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about your super count at all when you go into that fight.
I think so. I think Link has seen everything. I think Link knows where that Turian is at. Oh, it keeps on getting the regular missiles. We don't need missiles.
Yeah, this is a heck of a race. This has been pretty fantastic.
Yeah, Link needs 3 more super drops, or 3 more super tanks to be in ammo go mode. Or to be in fill go mode, I guess is what it would be.
Oh, just misses that ledge.
This is... Oh, there's a double. Okay.
Now has that 30-55, feels good about this fight now.
PapaSchmo found wrecked ship.
Yeah, so we're gonna see Phantoon go down quickly, and I don't see him checking anything here.
No, he's done with checks. And Ridley's down.
Oof. Okay.
So that's the last boss. But again, we need 3 more power or super missile packs. 2 more for minimum.
Okay. So Ridley gives us 1, but we still have, and that's minimum. That's going in and having a perfect run.
Going back out of Lower Norfair, that takes you up to the vanilla Upper Norfair entrance from Lower Norfair. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, child. Upper Norfair, you have Wave Speed, you have Bubble Mountain, you have Norfair Reserve. Surely there's enough ammo right there to make up for anything that is missing right now.
All right, little Doppler strats from PapaSchmo.
Who's in the lead? Oh man, not sure. It depends on how fast Link can find the ammo.
If ammo is on the way for Link, Link is in the lead. If Link has to go out of the way for ammo, then PapaSchmo is probably in the lead, or we're literally both going to be entering Turing about the same time. This is extremely close. All right, nice. Oh no, we get enraged Phantoon, so PapaSchmo's count was off.
I probably just like 1 missile.
I'm not going to disagree with Crane on this. Spectators are in the lead a lot, in the lead for this one, because this has been an outstanding race. All right, there goes
1 missile.
Space Ghost. It was literally 1 shot off.
That's how it usually goes. You just 1 missile off. Then you enrange Phantoon.
So we do not know where Turian is. We're pretty sure it's probably the
Back-a-wreck ship.
Back-a-wreck ship is where you're thinking? Yeah.
Turian got deleted.
So the unfortunate thing for Papa here is that he now has to go to Meridia to go take down Dragon.
Mm-hmm. Did PapaSchmo not check the whatever the spot is, right where all the water's at? I can't remember what that area is called. That missile though.
I don't think so.
Missiles. Thank you.
Ocean missiles. Yeah. Ocean missiles got checked. Yeah.
Wet thing.
Oh no, not like this.
Oh, PapaSchmo is going to go back, find whatever's at the end of Wreck Ship. There's a super pack and another missile pack. I don't think that is still.
No, it's not enough.
Maybe
55,
another pack of missiles.
like 55, like even 60, 50 isn't enough. 55 is like the minimum.
What about 65-50?
I think you still need one more regular missile pack.
Still need one more? Okay.
Yeah, and I would agree. I'd agree with Idle Child here. Go check high jump boots. That's a 3-item check. Very likely to get a super pack there.
Yep, that makes sense. Maybe even go via Croc Escape.
Got speed, right? Okay, yeah. Now PapaSchmo sees. Okay. Did ever reset to go back to? That's good.
I didn't see. Did we verify that's Turian?
Yes, that is. Bagarek ship is Turian.
Okay.
So, took the save before going to make that check. Wow, this is close.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Link is. You're going back to East Meridia? Interesting. Why would you be going back to East Meridia?
I do not know.
He might not have known that this was East Meridia. I don't think Link.
I don't think
ever
you go
went
here
through
by
here.
choice.
I don't think Link ever went over here, or he was here, but he never went through this location, this transition.
We just saw grapple.
Okay, so 65-50.
Where are we going, Papa? Oh, never mind. We need east.
PapaSchmo is also making his way back to Upper Norfair. Eventually going to be going to East Meridia. Might be trying to get to Red Tower. Red Tower, there's going to get to East Meridia. Are we checking plasma?
I doubt we're checking plasma. I have a feeling we're just... Maybe we are. We are checking plasma. Wow.
We're checking plasma. Interesting. We're checking plasma.
I mean, what's he hoping for here?
I'm not sure. We found the last major.
Hoping for charge?
Well, we found the last major. It was grapple.
Oh, yes.
I'm really not sure what he's looking for in this one.
It's looking for supers that bad, apparently.
But would skip high jump boots and ice beam,
Right.
which is a total of 5 checks.
All right.
To be honest, might be stressing out just waiting for that timer to go off.
In the meantime, PapaSchmo is up here, has speed, has gravity, so is now going to quick charge through, getting that double tap charge. Going to make short work of this Batoon fight.
It's really interesting Link is going this route. This is how Link came into Meridia. But he did not check the transition above Red Tower where he's heading to right now, because he also, I don't think he knows where Croc is either.
No, and that's where the information game is important. This is
ahead, maybe, but not by much at this point, because PapaSchmo has a faster Turian, a much faster Turian with full beam count.
well, and he also just like by having the full beam combo just nuked through Botwoon without having to worry about the hitbox problem.
Yep.
Because full beam and wave does not care about your feelings or your hitbox.
Okay, so will not get charged.
Skipping, there's a Croc getting skipped again, so no charge beam.
So hopefully Link understands now wreck ship is where it's at.
Yeah, is it going to be too little too late now that we've got PapaSchmo here in this fight with our shrimp queen?
Just eat tanks. I mean, even missiles would be great for Link at this point. Yes, Link did skip Croc last race.
And there she goes.
That's the last one. Link, please don't check X-ray. It's not worth it.
Ooh, PapaSchmo is going to check this. Why?
And Link is going to check X-ray. That is X-ray is a very long check.
No, it's committed. Pop committed to this now.
Yep. Well, PapaSchmo has nothing stopping him from just going right through Turian now.
No, he has everything he needs and then some. So this is now just at 6550. Yeah, he's still short. He needs at least one more super pack. This is so tight. Turian is back of wreck ship.
So for PapaSchmo, where he is currently at, he needs to go down all the way to Aqueduct. That'll take him to Croc Escape at Upper Norfair, which then... This is I'm just realizing this is a pretty interesting map. Then from the Croc Escape Upper Norfair, he needs to go to the Lower Norfair exit at the top right of Upper Norfair, which will take him to Main Street in West Meridia, and then go to the top right of West Meridia, direct ship. So there's a little ways to go.
And yes, this is a full area rando, so refills are free. High jump, yes. High jump was Mama Turtle, which we saw 64 check.
And we get a high five. Okay, so this officially will put PapaSchmo in the lead.
Yes, because Papa is headed right to wreck ship. And now 64 is about to check high jump boots, which should have been done earlier. Watch this be the super pack. Nope, there's more E. Wow.
This is the healthiest.
There's a
full count. Yeah, this is the healthiest full countdown race I've seen.
Wow. A reserve tank. Wow, game.
I mean, Those missiles, that's technically go mode, is it not?
I think we're there. I think 75 or 70-50 we're there. But wow, it leaves no wiggle room.
Nope.
Or very little wiggle room. Yeah, it means we have to get Zeb skip. We have to, yeah. So with perfect play, 64-bit Link is free to run the rest of the game. But now we've got PapaSchmo about to get to the back of Rex ship here and back into Turian.
And Link is going the... Which way are you going, Link? Yeah, that's the way to go. Okay. Oh, putting on full beam. And we are in Turian. Well, almost in Turian. Always forget about this little bit right before Turian.
So that is something, and Sasha Boss is pointing in chat pointed out. Link has baby skip.
Mm-hmm.
And PapaSchmo does not. So that's another like factor in this, because that will, with as close as we are, that is a factor. That does matter here. So let's get our G4 entrance time. 1:08 dropping down.
Yeah.
1 hour, 8 seconds.
Wait, how does Link have baby skip?
Because he does have high jump boots.
It doesn't have wave, so that's not an easy.
No, the
jump
harder
boots.
one, but yeah, between with speed and high jump boots has the movement required, but oh, just super.
Okay, so that's something. PapaSchmo does have to be careful. This isn't free for PapaSchmo either, because you still need to have the ammo in order to defeat Mother Brain 1. So it's just has to be aware of that and try and save those supers for the very end again. Okay, so
there's a Stachio skip with bomb spread with no high jump boots. That's disgusting. Okay.
So Link falls down into Turian at 1 hour, 1 minute, and I think that was like 18 seconds. So just over a minute.
Over a minute lead. Okay. So even baby skip won't close that gap. That's still look at just how crazy these two different routes have been for these runners to both be pre-Mother Brain right now, but both be in Turian and pre-Mother Brain. That's incredible. And the Stachio skip is, instead of the normal baby skip where you're doing clockwise jumps over, you set it up so you do a counterclockwise jump. It only takes 2 now, and you actually skip, like you shoot the bottom of the bottom of the moss, and you're able to escape. Oh, and does remember to turn right, save those frames.
Yep, the damage is down. Link is now entering, and I think that's the third Metroid room going into.
Yep, last Metroid room here.
So, if Link can pull off the baby skip, excuse me. Again, that's not going to catch him up all the way, but that will greatly help in the long run.
That's still a lot, and
then this is still a random escape.
Yes.
Which means after going through Turian, instead of popping up at the climb tower in Criteria, you can pop out at any of the other mountains.
So this is not over. This is definitely not over.
And PapaSchmo taking that last save. As long as PapaSchmo gets that Zebai skip, should have plenty of ammo to get through Mother Brain 1.
64
I don't know if there's a chance for Vanilla Escape. That I'm not sure of.
Oh, there we go. PapaSchmo gets that Zebetite skip and going to freeze and clear out the Rinkas, which for those of you that maybe don't know about this, if you shoot and clear the Rinkas like that, you get a lot more time before they reform and interrupt your ability to take down Mother Brain 1. And there goes Mother Brain 1. We are now 20 charge shots away from the end of Mother Brain 2. I'm just gonna unload this ammo cause why not? Oh, I'm gonna leave 15. But this should just be all charge all the way. It's 20 total shots with full beam combo.
It's way faster with the full beam count than using super missiles. In fact,
there's catch-up beam 1. Now. And that should be the last catch-up beam. Maybe one more. Nope.
And
that's it.
Vincent has gone Terminator mode. Robot mode.
Oh, did my mic get some issues?
Nitro, the catch-up phase has to do with the different types of attack that Mother Brain can do during the fight. There's the meatballs, there's the spaghetti, there's the onion rings, and then there's the ketchup. Or not the spaghetti, it's the fries, the French fries, isn't it?
French fries, yes.
Yeah, that's right, it's the French fries.
And they are the crinkle cut, so they're the best kind of fries.
I like the waffle.
You know what? There are plenty of people that enjoy the waffle. The waffles are good.
Oh yeah, the waffle or a nicely seasoned steak fry.
See, I'm not a big fan of those. You might as well just be eating a full potato.
Which is also amazing. Maybe that's why I like them.
All right, we're entering that last part of the Mother Brain fight here with that rainbow beam that does a crap ton of damage. Which is a little bit more than a metric ton.
Getting a way nicer Mother Brain 3 this time. Operating a lot. What was that? Only like 1 or 2 shots miss?
Yeah. And look at this. Like, both players ended up at the stages of Mother Brain at the same time. That's insane. Like, what a race from these guys.
Absolutely.
You know, to have 2 races that really the 2 races weren't as close as this. So for them to be this close now, it's pretty incredible. Yeah, 1,000 damage per shot from the hyper beam. Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, so 64-bit has to be very careful. I don't think they can miss. I don't think you can miss a single super.
Being very careful, being very calculated. Saves the 15 for the...
That was 1 missile.
I think we're okay with the 1 missile.
Yep.
Oh, that's another
that was
couple.
2.
Needs to be careful here. Hopefully we see ketchup getting loaded up in a second. Oh,
that was it.
Was it.
That was it.
Well, at least he'll be comforted knowing that that wasn't the game.
Yep.
But yeah, F's in chat for 64 after that. That's, yeah, we know that's pretty much the end.
That is. And hey, we have a wrecked ship escape. So we have we gotta go down to West Meridia to go to we might see our redfish friend again. Alright, Link's gonna go ahead and brute force through these Zebites, break the glass, and might then go back and refill on missiles. That's exactly what he's going to do. Breaks the glass and then go refill those missiles.
Yes, never leave that without breaking the glass. So you go back to reformed glass.
Mm-hmm. And we gotta see our red fish friend one more time.
PapaSchmo coming up to the top of criteria. I cannot believe the way this race went and turned out. But get ready in chat, as we are now on the surface, and get those GGs ready. And GG to PapaSchmo with an official race time GG of 109.46.
GG.
What a race. What a series. Game 3 decider with both players, unfortunately 64 had an unfortunate end to that, but both players were in Mother Brain together. Like at the end of the 3-game series, just wow. We're gonna hopefully get them in a chat, but wow, what a great race for us to watch. What an awesome KJ, this is probably one of the better ones we've been able to call.
It has been. It was really, it was been a really close at the end. Especially from the beginning when they both took such diverse routes. One of them went the gravity route, one was the Aria route, and we still ended up less than or a little more than a minute apart at the end there.
All right, we are now joined by PapaSchmo. PapaSchmo, GG, how are you feeling after that series?
You are currently muted, PapaSchmo.
Hello, sorry about that.
Hey.
Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, I'm feeling much better than I was after the first race. That's for sure. So yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely anxious to watch this one back.
Of all of the races you watched, watch this one back, because you were finishing up Mother Brain, the last phase of Mother Brain, when Link first got to Mother Brain for his first attempt. So
Holy cow.
You guys were that close. You were a minute 10 seconds apart on entering G4.
Oh man, that's awesome. You love to see it for sure. I love that it was a good close race. I know Link had, I guess, the previous speed. Link that was like one of the worst like randos he had done or something like that. So it always sucks when you have a seed like that and just things go wrong and you just feel bad about it. So I'm glad we had an awesome finish at least.
Yeah, it was the previous race was pretty wide gap, but this race you both took wildly different routes. And both times I was saying always bet on Croc, and both times Croc gave you gravity, which 64 didn't get until later, and that charge beam made a huge difference in that race for you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I basically stopped picking up everything else at that point, or ammo and all that jazz. Once I got Spazer, Sorry, not Spazer, Plasma. Like Wave was nice, and I was like, yeah, the charge Wave Mother Brain fight would be fine. Like I've just started doing low ice, so I could figure it out, but it was definitely wasn't comfortable yet. And then I found Plasma, and I was like, all right, we out of here, let's go.
I think both times 64-bit Link found Croc in both races and ended up abandoning Croc. Croc, the first one, early on, found Croc, immediately left. Then you found Croc and found Gravity with Croc. And then the second time, Link found Croc later on, but it was far enough into the race to where Link was just looking for ammo go mode and just went ahead and skipped Croc for that. So Croc ended up playing to your advantage pivotally, both times, I would say.
Yeah, I sat there, I saw the number on Croc, and I sat there for a second, swinging my arm cannon around, trying to figure out, do I want to do this or not? But I felt like this seed was kind of moving me into heated areas, and I was like, I think it wants me to go here, so I'm going to take the time to check it out. But
definitely turned out, and it was it being at grapple was even better because it meant you didn't have to go try to do the Indiana Jones check with a infinite bomb jump, so you got to get out of there quickly and move, and pretty much at that point it felt like you were kind of just, I hate to say it, after finding Chargeman, you were just charging through the rest of the game at that point.
Well said. Nice wordplay there. Yeah, I especially with a loadout like that, I knew I didn't want to do infinite bomb jump too many times, so I definitely decided to take the back way there. I usually will do that. It's just a whole lot easier, and if you luck out like I did today, then yeah, you don't have to do much of anything else. So I think I died, or I was close to dying a couple times. Did that second race when I went for I guess Link's not joining us, or is Link
is about?
It's still in random escape.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Yeah, that second race I went Fantoon with no E-tanks and no suits, and it was
so close.
It was a little bit rough, but I was like, you know what? I know I can do this, but I should probably bail because what is this gonna get me? Like, cool, I'll get wreck ship unlocked, but I have almost no items here, so I'm not gonna be able to clear it, or So I'm glad that I bailed after the first attempt. Sometimes I get caught up mentally in stuff like that. It makes me think that I can get a big advantage if I do something out of logic, and sometimes it's just a stupid idea. So I'm glad I realized.
Absolutely. Now, one of the other. Oh, hey, and we've got 64-bit Link joining us. GG's.
GG's, man.
So that seed basically decided to say, hey, I'm going to give you pretty much exactly enough ammo to skip charge. And once you get to like one missile pack away, I'm going to give you nothing but E-tanks.
And power bombs and a reserve tank.
So both this seed and the previous seed, Croc was the major difference. PapaSchmo went to Croc early in that last one and didn't skip and got the gravity earlier than you did. And in this seed, the item in Croc was the charge beam.
Yeah, because it's just like at that point in the race, I just could not justify actually doing a Croc fight.
It was a little slim. Yeah.
Yeah, especially without charge. Like, ironically, the item behind Croc would be the item that would make it fast enough to justify.
Oh, you Super Metroid, you.
Absolutely. At that point, you were just looking for ammo go mode. You were just looking for all the places for the enemy. So, absolutely, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then finally it was, there was a final high five where PapaSchmo was headed up the elevator and you were headed down and went and checked high jump boots, where even high jump boots, what was an E-tank, a reserve tank, and just missiles, just no supers. at a triple checkpoint that late in the game. Of course not.
Yep.
It was trolling you pretty hard.
That stinks, man. But it sounds like it was a good race. I just want to say thanks to Link. I think tomorrow I'm leaving for like 9 days. I won't be back, and I was like, "Hey, Link, can we do our races like soonish?" And he was like, "Cool, yeah, let's do one today and two tomorrow." So I'm glad we got to do this. I'm glad we got to be the first race of the playoffs, and I'm glad it ended so so close. So GG's to Link. Thank you to everybody who hopped on doing comms and restream and stuff like that, and tracking. Jestro, I see you, bro. And yeah, and Speed Gaming obviously, and Idle for putting this thing together. I feel like I have to say that every time. I know it probably sounds redundant, but I think it's super important. So just want to throw my thanks out there.
Oh, absolutely. Link, do you have any last comments?
Yeah, I mean, I guess like the other thing about this seed is like every other race like up or every other seed up to this one was like sparse on movement items, and then this seed was like, hey, have every movement item in the game in the first 10 minutes.
You're right. That was a big difference between the two. You both of you were struggling at the very beginning of the first one, trying to find your progression. In fact, PapaSchmo was really struggling at the beginning, almost dying right before taking that bar. Were right before speed. That was very close. You even paused. Looked like you were just gonna reload right there. But yeah, as opposed to this one, where hey, there's all movement items. Have fun with it.
Yeah, I had to do the pause buffer for that one. That was fun. I feel like this seed too. Like it dropped. I don't know. It like dropped us into Edicoon's area, but those B-toms just drain your health, dude. And I got hit through the door transition, so I ended up with 14 health going through there to get over it. I'm like, bro, is this really what I'm supposed to do? Like, how was I supposed to avoid that? But like, if I had taken one extra hit before going in there, it would have been done.
Well,
Yeah, I just took that room slow because I know from experience that if I try to act like I'm in Hundo in that room, it's going to go very badly if I have 0 E-tanks.
Yeah. Oh, it was, dude, I had fun. I had fun for sure.
Well, I will say that the audience of the winners tonight, after watching the race from you guys, it was definitely, between last night and today, it was an absolute blast to watch. So we were enjoying it the whole way through. You're seeing how there's wildly different routes the two of you took, but it was still a close race. Within a minute, both entering Turian within a minute of each other. We couldn't ask for more. So I know I believe I can speak for both KJ and I that this is probably one of the closer and better races we've got to cover in this tournament so far.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, me missing like one too many missiles on Mother Brain 2 was huge. Cost me like, well, I don't know. Like, I guess I'd have to watch it back. Like, it seems like it had to have been more than that based on when PapaSchmo finished, but I'm guessing he must not have had bare minimum ammo. Oh, he had charge.
He had charge.
Yeah, charge. Yep.
He had full beam going in, and you guys were a minute 10 apart when you both entered G4. They had a minute 10 lead going in.
The funny part is that I usually turn off ice when I get it that early, so I turned it off and then forgot that I even had it. So when I got speed at Crade's closet, I was like, okay, sweet, I could do speed zip skip. Let's go. And then I get to Torian and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just turn on ice. Okay, never mind.
You know, I remember that I had it. I forgot to turn it back on the elevator, so then I turned it. I had to like turn it on quickly before I could before the first Metroid room. But yeah, is that like yeah, my first Mother Brain attempt was just on. I guess Mother Brain decided that she was just gonna keep ducking her head low over and over again, which in a very tight ammo fight is really annoying.
Yeah, she knows, like she knows when you're trying to be super accurate with your shots. She's like ducking them like it's Mike Tyson trying to duck a punch under your it's very annoying. I know exactly what you're talking about. But
All right.
I want to say I'm excited for whomever I'm racing next. It looks like Nitro is waiting on Bad at Metroid and Death King 2 to have their match, and then Nitro will play them, and then I'll play the winner of that. So definitely excited for what's to come, and yeah, that's it for me.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
KJ, any
got-
last thoughts?
Other than, hey, you guys should be following all these people that are running, tracking, and commentating. They've all been really great. This has been really fun. My first tournament I've been commenting, and this has been really fun. For those who are not sure, this is the playoffs of the Choozo Randomizer. We've got plenty of races coming up. Got multiples tomorrow. As far as those getting streamed, I do know for a fact the two tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, or I'm sorry, 10 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. I think those are probably going to be on the SpeedGaming channel. But as Idle Child just pointed out in the chat, if you like talking and you like Super Metroid, then you should totally be a commentator. But if you like to just click buttons and analyze it and track it, you should be a tracker, because we could totally use the help.
And I'll say this: I actually just did my first randomizer seed ever during this tournament. So like I didn't participate in this tournament. So you don't have to be one of the racers to do this. You just got to enjoy Super Metroid and be willing to put yourself out there. We definitely need the help, because this tournament's just been a few of us doing a lot of this, but it's
If I'm doing this,
Crane.
they'll let you do it. If I'm doing this, they'll let anyone.
Crane, we'll even let you do Crane. With that schedule up there are a lot of races left to go. Tomorrow is actually an incredibly busy schedule, so we're hoping to get more of those covered. This has just been an absolute blast of a tournament, and this is either our first round of the playoffs, so we're gonna have more coming after this. KJ, do you have you're hopefully we do some more comms together. It's been a blast working with you so far. Any last thoughts before we wrap up?
Nothing else, and likewise, this will be a fun tournament.
Absolutely. Well, for KJ, I'm Vincent RTA with Jestro Zooks. Again, our MVP. The trackers are the true MVPs. Thank you very much. Great races tonight from 64-bit Link and PapaSchmo, giving us a lot of entertainment. As KJ said, give us those follows. Check out the schedule. Make sure you join us in the future, and we will see you guys next mission.